You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. Mike Polisi.
It's Mike.
What's going on, young fella?
Chilling, man. What's poppin'?
You know what's poppin'. You're in good spirits.
Yeah.
We out here at Blackout KOTD.
Right.
Blackout 8, man. You just battled Thesaurus. I got the announcement, too, so I think I recorded the announcement. So I just love the way they do that. And then the way the crowd reacts once they show who's battling who.
Right.
Gotta love that, man.
Yeah. It's something that I watched 7 times over the course of being a battle fan. So it's crazy to not only to come around full circle and be part of it, but then also standing across from somebody who is like part of a huge reason why I do this in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Even my style.
It's the 2 times.
Style's heavily influenced by him.
You said that
well,
in the battle
so,
too,
yeah. Chess moves. You know, but yeah, man, just great, amazing to kick it off. As a battler, you want to kick it off. No ego trip as far as like where I would be placed. I'm just here to have fun. I'm here to have a good time, and over exceeded expectations, which has been kind of a pattern this year.
How you calling the battle?
2-1, second and third.
Second and third.
It's hard for me to judge like how good the material is when people react to it. So when I'm on stage, I kind of just pay attention to the crowd reaction. I think he got more reaction than me in the first round. I thought second, the way I bombed on him with jokes and then bombed on him with haymakers, I thought I edged it, I'd say. And then the third was very clear.
I think when you did the Thesaurus, I don't know what you call. What do you call that?
Pen, which I haven't done in 6 years, so I had to bring it back for someone like him. You know, it's chess moves, but it's paying homage. Bookworm could look into Thesaurus. Like, the Spider-Man scheme was fucking ridiculous. I went off in the third, something crazy. And I felt like I did that in the first 2, but like I said, I'll look back and I'll watch it.
Right.
So it's one of those ones where it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I see the polls have me winning heavy. But it's just one of those ones, like, I obviously want to kill him, but it's better that I got, 3 great rounds from him as well.
Well, yeah. Some people like to go in there and 30 somebody, but I don't know, man.
I'm a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both is good. And again, man, like nobody knew you was battling Thesaurus, but then y'all had that little riff online.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And I think that was kind of like what you was breaking down in the battle.
Which is crazy. It fell right into a round that I already had written. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a theme of his to, you look at his Twitter, scroll for a minute or two. He's a very brash character on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So I was already writing it. And
he is one of the coolest people to meet when you meet him in person.
Right. Yes, he's a great dude. He's a nice guy. But yeah, it was like he basically exposed that we were battling and then but to be honest, dude, it made for me wanting to do what I did even more. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to go in even more. He fell right into the end of my third with the hustle shit and all that stuff. I was like, thank you. I was like, oh man, you have no idea what this just did. Like, I know you ain't winning this, these fucking rounds, like whatever you know what I'm saying? It really stepped up my performance. Obviously I'm already kind of like a berserker style. I'm always going to be aggressive, but I've been finding a really good control to my aggression, man. I wind down the last couple words. I know when to raise my voice, when not to, and I've always used to tell myself to do that more. I always used to tell myself, like, yo, before the battles, like, bro, don't yell, but don't monotone it. Don't sell material that doesn't need to be sold, and I am just delivering my material. I ain't changed. A lot of people look at, all these moves I've been making since like the URL shit, and you forget URL. I've done the greatest shit. I've battled the greatest. I'm a fucking monster. I've been one. It's just wild that it took this situation for people to now be like all over. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like for that to be taken away from you too. So I take it with a grain of salt. I learned a lot from the, from the controversy and all the bullshit. It's just, all this grace and all this, stuff that could be ripped away from you in a second. So,
we always
cool
walk
on
with
it.
Your head high.
We cool on it. It feels good. I'm having an incredible year. I think I got one of the best years. Definitely in the talks as far as,
Champion, you said top. You got to be at least.
I think I'm
in
top,
the top
10 right now. Yeah, I think I'm top 10. I had a ridiculous performance versus Flex. We had a nice classic on Stay Forever. I wilded the fuck out on Kid Chaos. I had a breakthrough performance versus Rosenberg. My first one of the best of the year. My third was insane, and now another just breakthrough ridiculous performance. Like, I'm going wild this year. We got 2 more battles lined up too. Got Don Marino at the end of the month, and then we got a big battle in December that I'm locking in. Can't really say anything, but shout out to Geechee, man. Shout out to my man Geechee. I see the ones creeping through. The ones are. No, we can't say. It's not even on contract. It's not in writing yet. But
got you.
You know, we're just having some good conversations and figuring stuff out to end the year. End the year with a nice bang, and you know, that's it, man.
See what happens, man. Mike P, man, good shit tonight, man.
Thank you,
Blackout
man.
8, man, KOTD.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole staff. Shout out to the fans, man. Love the Canada fans, man. It's fire.
So much.
Appreciate your time, man.
516-631 Long Island, New York, in this bitch. I hold that shit down, man.
Long
Island.
Island.
Down, Long Island.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.